Want to add some spice to your dinner? Well, here's a barbecue glazed salmon and shrimp that will get you right every time, trust me. With some asparagus on the side, white rice, you good to go. But before we get into all of that, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see. Support is always free and appreciated. But cook with us. This is Whipping Up Some Magic with Jess and Kai. And disclaimer, Kai is asleep, so it's just gonna be me this time. So you wanna get your rice going first. But just 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water, get that to a boil. Then turn it on low, let it simmer, you good. Then I had my shrimp. I had some frozen shrimp, so I put it in some cold water to unthaw a little bit. Put that to the side. Then you want to get your pan ready for the salmon. Spray your pan down, cookie sheet down, whatever. Put your salmon on there, and then you want to just season with pepper, salt, preferably seasoned salt, and good old-fashioned Old Bay. It'll get you right every time. Then I spray it back down with that canola oil. Pop that into the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. And you're good. Then you want to go with your asparagus. I have frozen asparagus. I put it in a little warm water for literally about 10-15 seconds just to get that frost off of it. And then you want to season. I go ahead and season with garlic powder, lemon pepper, and onion powder. Those are my big 3 for my asparagus. Get you nice and right. Some lemon zest in general is good, but I like lemon pepper, so whatever. Drizzle that with a little bit of olive oil just to get it nice and coated. Massage that in there, and then you can set that off to the side. Oh, and I also like to put a little extra sprinkle of garlic powder on there because, you know, I like garlic. So yeah, so now you can take care of your shrimp. Now usually I get peeled and deveined shrimp. This actually still had a bit of a shell on it, so I just took care of that shell, peeled and took it off, then rinse the shrimp back off, and then you can go ahead and season. I like some black pepper on it, seasoned salt, Old Bay, of course. Old Bay always, when I cook seafood, Old Bay is necessary. A little onion powder and just a little bit of lemon pepper, and then you go ahead and mix that up. Mix it up, get it nice and coated, each piece of shrimp, and then you put it off to the side and you should be good for a second. Shrimp cooks in literally like 2 minutes. You don't have to cook that until literally the last minute. So once it's about 15 minutes down, you can put your asparagus in the oven with that salmon and get that cooked. Once that's all done, you can take your salmon out and check it. It should be flaky. Just test like a little edge on it. Look at that. It's so good. See, you just got to taste. You might as well just taste that piece. Get that. You might as well get that shit. So the barbecue glaze that I'm gonna use is Sweet Baby Ray's, just barbecue sauce, and get a nice little coating on it. It's really not a lot when you start smearing it in there. I got a little brush, so I just like to coat it and cover it with that barbecue sauce, get it nice and on each side. It's so good, dog. Like, it's so good. I used to just have salmon regular and stuff, and then one day I tried a different little glaze on it, and I swear I've been eating salmon like this ever since. It's so good. Like, I wouldn't fuck with y'all. Like, I kid you not, this shit slaps every single time. So you just get that nice and coated, and then what you want to do is pop that back in the oven for about 5 minutes. After that, you should take your asparagus out. Your asparagus should be done. 15 minutes, you should be fine. The way I like my asparagus, if you like it, you can take it out sooner than that. I like it cooked down a bit. Then check on your rice, see if it's nice and fluffy. It should be, you're fine. And then you want to start that shrimp, because literally 2 seconds. So melt some butter, or margarine, whatever, and then throw that shrimp in there. Might as well just get it in there, get it how you live. And you start cooking that down. Literally, it's already starting to turn pink on the corners. Like, you know, shrimp is like the fastest cooking thing ever, I swear. And I used to always get like cooked shrimp and stuff because I was like, oh no, I'm gonna overcook the shrimp, and like I was this whole thing. But literally, raw shrimp, it takes 3 seconds to cook. You're not gonna overcook it, it's fine. So just you know, move that around in that butter, cook it down a bit. See, look at this. Look at this. It's already about cooked. It looks so good. I'm still. It look good, y'all. See, I record these first and then do the voiceover later, so I'm looking back like, child, this is on point. Now, then I just drizzle a little bit of that barbecue sauce again, and not too much, just a little drizzle now. You don't need too much in the shrimp. Just to get a nice little coating on it, and just mix it up. Just mix, whip that, whip it up, whip that, you know. Get that wrist action going, you feel me? That wrist action. That wrist
Boy, if you don't,
that wrist action going. Child, the struggle. And there you go. That's a good dinner. It hits every single time. Look at that shrimp. Now you know. Now you know that shit look good. Don't try to play yourself. It's so good. Literally, it hits every time. So thank you guys for watching. Again, I'm back every week with new recipes, different things. So stay tuned.